So the first deck of the day is Soviet-US tokens. My original plan for starting this stream was going to be to try some sort of Soviet-US mid-range deck, but after playing some games with it on the ladder, I was just sad, and we kind of pretty much plummeted straight down to the bottom of general. So I figured instead of trying to value people, let's just try to run people down. I'm much more, much more happy trying to just run people down. And if we don't get off to a good start, we'll make a liberal use of that surrender button. That's just the way it's gonna be. I don't think we're gonna do necessarily much better with Soviet-US tokens, but at least it's just gonna be faster. So let's see how we do then. This list is largely unchanged from what I was running last season to get to Field Marshal. I believe tokens is what got me to Field Marshal. Could be mistaken. Got me some of the way there anyway. I guess the notable changes are I took out one 321st and one 845th for two more Katyushas. And I threw in an 83rd Naval Brigade at the top end. I cannot recall what I cut for that. I think it might have been the 4-6 that generates you a reserves. I think that's it. That's about it. The list is... there's not much more to say about this. If you're familiar with this game, if you've been playing it for a while, you know what Soviet-US tokens is supposed to look like. The core is largely unchanged. It's probably going to remain largely unchanged for the next while unless we get some big upgrades for the archetype. I could see the argument for not needing these 845ths at all because chances are the life gain that they provide is negligible. Like if we're beating other aggressive decks, it's because we're taking the front line and just kind of going wide and pressuring them, not letting them take back the front line. The life gain's probably not going to matter, so this is just kind of slow. That's why I cut one of them, but the body is pretty good, so I don't know. Could see an argument for getting rid of that and doing something like the other Blitz unit because we just gotta go fast, right? If we hope to get under the mid-range and control lists in the game. But anyway, we'll leave the list as is and see how we do. Seems like a solid start. I think I'm supposed to keep all of this. Just hope to run off more early units as we go to make this alliance real nice. I like this for stalling or kind of delaying their guard units or even getting rid of a bomber that they might buff if they're an air deck. I think I'd rather put bodies on the table rather than move this up for now, especially with Alliance in hand. Huh. If he replays it next turn, I think I'm moving this up and playing the hammer, which sets up for a nice alliance the following turn. Now, okay, well now I'm just going to hammer that. Although it could be right to just like play out more stuff. Hoping to dodge shelling here from our opponent. Or Monty. Shelling would be worse. Hopefully we just see him play out that #1 commando and pass. Alright, now just play convoy, please. Oh my god, does he have Monty as a final card? Of course he does. Oh my god, this card. Alright. Still gotta buff our units though. At least the #1 commando can't get like 2-for-1 us. He says before he plays, we can do it, and then fires. But honestly, if his turn is we can do it, fire with the #1 commando, I think I'm okay with that. Chances are we get to finish it off with Bloody Sickle, or at the very least Katyusha, and then just keep attacking with everything else. There goes Caddy. Got some more Caddy though. So we were losing everything, most of our board to carpet bombing, but when is that never the case? So now we'd like to see something like, oh, I don't know. Unfortunately, we don't have enough resources to play this, fire with it, and use Naval Brigade. So that sucks. So we're probably dead here. Needed to dodge one. We can beat one sweeper usually. We can't beat two. So Monty into this. You know, what can you do? If we had one more turn with our units before we got carpet bombed, it would have been a big difference, right? Oh, excuse me. We got shot down to major, trying to make Soviet-U.S. Mid-range work beforehand. My mistake. Probably should keep this. We kind of want to pay off, but at the same time, we're not going first, so I don't know. It seems rough. This is probably just bad, because we're not going to get the front line against El Alamein. There's no chance. Okay, never mind. The 99th will not be denied. Man, maybe that was hasty. Maybe I was supposed to play this, because he was probably holding up, like, careless talk. Missing? Yeah, I'm definitely struggling with Soviets at the very least. I really wanted to play Soviet mid-range, but it's just like, there's no point. You just get completely outclassed by the ramp and control decks, and you're no better against the aggro decks than you would be playing ramp and control, so it just feels pointless. Well, do we make him have a second one? Let's make him have a second one. He could have Eagle Claws. Eagle Claws plus, Eagle Claws plus Root Out in your deck means that this person got hurt by tokens real bad. I think I'm just gonna bounce that and buff this. If he's wise, he would have been holding on to a Flampanzer this whole time, you know, to deal with a buffed unit, but I still think we have to try. And then just hope to run off one of our alliances. Or another United, whatever. I always forget what this is called. I always want to call it United We Stand. Unity is strength. For a second I thought that was going to kill my guys. Uh-oh, did he find Sudden Strike? No Sudden Strike is great. As long as we can keep attacking with this, I'm happy. And what's worth it? Is 1 damage better than just getting out this thing? It's probably the 1 damage. Because Alliance plus this can fire in the same turn and potentially finish him off. I think we just attack. Of course, if they have the nuts, they could just kill us from this point. And there's a Sudden Strike. Are we supposed to fish for a buff here? I think that's what we need to do to start. Yeah, there we go. This is obviously a great card, but it's kind of a speculative keep. Especially because we don't have any, like obviously these two are great, but that's coming off. That's coming much later. I'm going to assume he's on the aggro plan, so I kind of want to keep these two. Just toss the rest. I'll save this for when we can get some like guaranteed value off of it, either when we have an Industrial Might in hand or we have a 109th Engineers that we can put out on the board. Not sure why our opponent's so thankful, but it's a good mentality to have. Hey, Words, thanks for the resubscription, my friend. Welcome, welcome back. Alright, we dodged a bullet there, so that's kind of nice. Literally, I mean, the thing's animation was a bullet shot. Still gonna save this, I think. Wow, is our opponent aggro and they just have the worst hand ever? And us with our less than stellar hand as well. But, yeah. Keep it more interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bounce that. Alright, well, we're pretty well set up for an alliance if we could just find one. Yeah, with two hammers in hand, I'm not as hesitant to use this and like save it for a guard unit. So I'm fine like stalling him here. And I like putting this on the edge because if he has bombing raid, we only lose 2 units instead of 3. I didn't stream on Monday, Wirtz. I was planning to, and by the time I was free, it was pretty late in the evening. And it was just a long week into a long weekend, and I just ultimately decided that I'd much rather just relax. I was probably only going to stream for a couple hours anyway, and I just didn't really feel like playing any games. Now, do we just, like, play out one of these 5? I guess we get got by desperation or whatever. I think we could still wait a little bit. Hello, Eisenberg. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I feel bad for skipping out on the stream. It's just, like I said, was really, really tired. Couldn't be bothered. Okay. So a cheeky thing that we can do if we feel like we need to is we can actually kill our 2-3. We can like hammer this, kill our 2-3, gain 6 health, but anyway, we drew this, so let's try to kill them. We haven't seen their second nation yet, so in case they're Germany, I don't want to put it on a 1-cost unit, so we're going to buff the US guy, I think. Plus these get buffed by Alliance. The question is, do I use hammer as well? I guess so, because we have the resources. So he needs like another Sendai. And he needs to kill one of these other units. Okay. He didn't have it. If he had like second Sendai or some way to get rid of that 8-9, plus he could have thrown his 0 into one of our units to not be dead on board, our Naval Brigade kills his 0, and then we're like still in an okay spot. Game volume seems low. Is that just me? Well, Alliance is one of our big payoffs, so we probably should keep it. It could be aggro, hammer's good. We're probably not necessarily taking the front line early enough for this to be relevant. Alliance checks their alliance. I think we got to keep this and hope to draw some early game. Could see the argument against keeping the alliance, though. Now we're just going to draw into nothing. Alrighty. I mean, if these somehow live... Was this our root out the enemy opponent, though? This was the guy that played root out, right? Maybe not. Oh, he's just playing discard control. Gotcha. Didn't get it. That's annoying. That's a hell of a draw. Yeah, especially with the second one now drawn, I think this is an alliance turn. We probably were a little too slow this game. Like, imagine if we had gotten a bunch of units on the board in the first 2 turns. Actually not bad, because I can just... do something like that. Now he's going to hit us with Annihilation. And he got the exact best card in our hand, too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is this worth bouncing just to deny him a draw, but then he gets to draw an order, and orders are probably what he's looking for. So, not a good idea. I think we just play this. Yeah, I mean... Random discard, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we could have had a bunch of 3/3s and a 5/5 that got him down to 4, but... Okay, so I think what I'm supposed to do here, rather than hit him in the face, because he probably has Leopold. Well, the thing is, I can get him in range that a Katyusha off the top gives me a 50% chance of winning. Alternatively, could kill one of his units to get this trigger, and then I'm gonna get this back in hand and still have the hammer to deal with a Leopold should he play it. Because outside of Leopold, he's just dead, right? Like, there's some combination of cards that he could have to, like, not die on my following turn, but this is probably his Leopold turn. Very, very nice. Punished for not holding that up. Am I supposed to cantrip this just to see if we can find something interesting? I'm probably supposed to save it, huh? And then the question is, do I hit this, or do I save it? Just see what he has. All right, does he have a pushback for that then? Close. Whoa, the very rare double star. Sometimes dreams do come true. Rare, double rainbow. Rarer, double star in cards ladder climbing. Someone's interrupting my stream. We're going first. This is a decent body to like delay them taking the front line. There's also no guarantee they're aggro. I think I want to keep this for this match. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this now. I think I'm actually gonna bounce that. He didn't use all of his resources last turn, so if he wants to play that out, like he probably doesn't have a better 2-drop to play if he replays that. Yeah. And he's felt like he's fallen too far behind. So. Yeah, I know, another 2 stars. Oh my god. I take back what I said. Soviets OP. 4 wins in a row. A lot of Japan today. Yeah, I think I like this starter. Ooh, that's very nice. Well, those were a pretty good series of top decks. Come on, deck. Keep it going. Aw, I hit that thing. That's not cool. Interesting. Ooh. Well then. If they don't hit us with, like, desperation, we're in a really, really, really good spot. Yeah, that's just gonna get bounced, brother. If it even needs to be. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real question, am I supposed to trade and then shoot? Get him down to 4? Yes, because then all of these are lethal threats. Guard unit doesn't save him. Double guard unit doesn't save him. I mean, if he's gonna let us play our Soviet cards. Oh, Dynamo. Stream Sniper. Stream Sniper. Dude, I think this is a reasonable hand. not the worst, because at least the caddy doesn't have any pressure on it, even if this misses. He also used 2 bloody sickles that could have been used to finish this off. Although if he high rolls a caddy, we're in trouble. Alright, no high roll. Ooh, that's tempting. Am I supposed to do that? Give him another chance to shoot with his caddy? I probably am, right? I think this is like the alliance. There's a good chance the alliance doesn't get any better than this. And if he wants to take a turn off to alliance himself, we got like we got things like the hammer and other stuff to punish. Okay. That's a pretty good draw. Three, 3, 2, 1. Holy smokes, all 4 bloody sickles. Hoping to run off no surrender. So I am supposed to hit this, right? It's really bad if he draws the alliance, though. Or if he has the alliance, which he could very well have and been holding on to this whole time. Yep. Now what the hell do we do? I think we're just dead. He got too many bloody sickles and too many caddies. All 4 bloody sickles and all 3 caddies in the top 15 cards of his deck or something like that. I'm assuming we're just dead. He can clean up our board, and he has 5 cards in hand, so I'll just pack it in. GG's, Dynamo. Couldn't beat your 4 bloody sickles and 3 Katyushas. It was just too much stuff that hard counters the tokens. think I just want more early game, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I know, and in the end it just didn't even matter. Sadly. Okay, so we can go... Gonna play his 2 1-drops. Nah, he took the front line. Smart man. Ah, we got such a good draw too for that line that he took. I think we need to kill that then. Nah, he's just gonna take the front line with the other 1/1 token though. Next turn we shoot it with the caddy, but then we can't do anything with this. So let's just play this out then. Wow, that was a hell of a draw. Okay, so I'm gonna do this so I can take the front line with a bunch of our stuff. Could play Alliance here, which would be pretty nasty. Not the worst, though. So, I think I want to get rid of the 4/4 like this. And I'm probably supposed to kill these before they get bigger, right? Or am I supposed to shoot them in the face? I think one of them needs to die. Man, no surrender is really good here, but I think I need to use caddy. I think I'm probably even supposed to kill this, honestly. So he's got more cards than us, but we got a better board. We also have decent... our hand's not bad either. I might actually move this Katyusha up to make more room for these troops. Depends on what he does, though. Okay, does he have one thing? Alright, that's better. That's better than the single thing. I think I'm supposed to draw. Maybe. Man, this was an awkward draw with the way that our stuff lined up. I wonder if I'm actually supposed to move this forward. It could die to Bloody Sickle at any point, and if he wants to shoot it here, I can finish it off with Bloody Sickle or this other thing. I think I just need to make more room in my sport line. I have no idea if that's a Spoos reference. By the way, I'm not sure when he sent that message, but yeah. We really want to see an industrial might of our own, or an alliance. Both of those things would be really, really good. Okay. There's the alliance I asked for Christmas. I asked for Christmas. Hey, Rodri, how's it going? Hope you're having a fine end of your week / start to your weekend. Let's see what he's up to here. Okay, so he's about to take the front line, I guess. Okay, that's kind of a great draw. So we're going to do this. I'm actually going to move these both up. So that next turn I can go this into this. Actually, I guess I want to do Industrial Might first, huh? And I'll do this into this. Hopefully we get a 1 or cheaper infantry unit to go along with it. I guess it won't matter because our 1-drop infantry would clog up the front line, except it has blitz, and we'd move it up, but that costs 1, so yeah, it doesn't matter. That was a lot of cards he spent to get rid of that. Oh, here we go. He's got something else cooking, though. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, Rodri. That's kind of like one of my goals of this channel is just to try new things, try different things. So, you know, playing meta decks and analyzing them and trying them out against other top decks is fun and can be fun, of course. But, you know, cards. There's a lot of variety in cards, and exploring it all is part of the fun, in my opinion. Because yeah, I'm definitely like you. I'm more of a casual player myself. I would say I'm like more like a casual tryhard is what I like to call myself. Okay, so you know what I think we want to do here? Well, hold on. What do we want to do here? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm definitely like I like to try hard in the within the parameters we set for ourselves. And those parameters are, let's try to make X deck work. Let's try to do this. I feel like playing with, well, for example, German US artillery. Let's try to make the best German US artillery deck we can possibly make. That kind of thing. We are not going first. Supposed to keep that, probably. Probably still supposed to keep this. I'm sure he's gonna go 109th, move this up. GG. Oh. I mean, that was effectively the same thing, so... So I can give this +1/+1 and hit this, which is nice. I think that's better than just straight up hammering something. I think. I would say, like, play out a bunch of... He's not going to let us go wide, right? Like, if I just play out a bunch of 1/1s, he's going to eat them. And what's worse is he's going to have Nakshub. Like, that'll be his draw or something. So I think I'm just supposed to start trading into his stuff. Hopefully he doesn't have Nebel Werfer. The Nebs. Probably playing ramp, so we need early pressure. That's probably not something I'm running out on 1 though, because it's just gonna get a Woken Giant or get hit by a Woken Giant. I might actually run the Caddy out on 2, because if he wants to hit it with Patrol or something, at least it delays his War Machine. Oh, not playing... Well, now I hope I can find a hammer. There we go. Of course, he's probably going to buff it out of hammer range now. Although this plus this is 7 damage, so... If he hits it with 2-3... The awkward thing is that he's like, that wasn't really that many cards that he had to spend, unfortunately. Run these out. We'll see if they are a distraction for him. We know he's got the. We know he's gonna make this a 3/5 though. Well then. Okay. That's something. See if he goes face here. I'm assuming he will. Luckily we have this Naval Brigade to finish this off and block additional incoming damage should he play another one of these. Actually, he can't play another one of these and fire with the one in the same turn, so that's nice. Oh, you know what's awkward? The way this game's rules work, I'm pretty sure if he buffs this with the infantry unit, it's going to be considered undamaged because it's going to gain HP and then the game reevaluates and goes, well, your HP is higher than your base, so you're fully repaired, so this can't kill. Oh no, it's still considered damaged. Okay, maybe they changed that, or I'm just like misremembering. I think I'm supposed to move this up anyway. Well, I guess I'm supposed to kill this and then move it up, right? Well then. This is going to be so awkward if he finds another plane, but I do think I need to move those things up. And we just gotta hope that we can kill his plane anyway. He could have strategic bombing here to wipe out our back line, but at least we have these as leftovers. Okay, that's fine by me. So I go move these all up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not quite enough. Okay, I'm just gonna play this out then. This is kind of a close one. But his deck doesn't really have reach. Like, he could have gunship missions, obviously, and strategic bombing, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did. So, we definitely want to start pressuring his HQ as soon as possible. Just in case that's the case, you know. Okay. Not the worst hit he could have... oh, he still just isn't interested in playing anymore. That was like one of the best hits he could have hoped for Death from Above, but apparently that wasn't good enough for him to continue playing. Oh, I just saw our viewer count go down by 1 as soon as that match ended. Was that guy ghosting? That's why that's somewhat early concession. He's like, ah, that hand, I can't beat that hand. Done. I'm kidding. I don't think our opponent was ghosting. Man, this would be such a good hand. Like, this would be such a good hand if we were on the play. But we're not. This is probably too slow. I think I'm supposed to keep everything else and try to make it work, though. Hammer is very nice. No turn 1 play makes me think he's probably running countermeasures. No, just had a slow hand. Okay. Well, now don't I feel like a dummy? I guess I'll just play these out. If he wants to eat them, then hopefully he doesn't have a buff for his other things, such that Katyusha can finish him off. He's just not playing anything. Okay. I think I'm supposed to eat this. And am I supposed to play this? It might get Flampanzered, but I think I want to be resource efficient here. Just slightly more resource efficient. Well, that's interesting. What does he have, like missing or something? No missing. Yeah, and maybe I was supposed to play around that, but they weren't. I don't know. They don't seem like the kind of deck that can play that sort of thing. That's too bad. I was hoping to get these to the front line, obviously. Maybe this is loose because he could be running root out the enemy, but he's playing things like the it just wouldn't make sense for what we've seen from his deck. But I've seen crazier things. I don't think I'm supposed to play around that though. It's actually a pretty nasty card. Gonna spread the love. golden boys over here. Yeah, I guess he was playing just some like budget kind of like mid-range, aggro mid-range German deck, and just got too many things clunking up his hand. It kind of ebbs and flows. Tokens are sometimes pretty legit for Soviet. Again, this is like a speculative keep, not knowing how this game's gonna play out, especially if he's aggro. I think I want the rest though, but then if I'm not keeping this, I can't keep the no surrender, right? I don't think that's necessarily true. Wait, we gotta go like this. Yeah, okay. I just wanted some token generators in the early game. It's the name of the deck, after all. So now he's gonna go 109th Common Engineers, move this forward, and we're forced to Bloody Sickle it, which means we have a less than ideal turn 2. That's much better though. I'm fine throwing this out on 2 now. Or am I supposed to put bodies on the table? I think if I could put 3, it'd be worth it. I think with just 2 though, I'm gonna do this. Because he can't Flampanzer this. If he wants to eat this, he has to move this up, shoot with this, gets it down to 1, Bloody Sickle finishes this off. Yeah, or this is a pretty good value play for him, but now I get to shoot it and Bloody Sickle one of them. Although I'm probably supposed to Cossacks, actually, saving the Bloody Sickle for a 109th Common Engineers. He's probably looking to Alliance next turn, which would be annoying, but if he Alliances next turn, it's only going to be on 2 units. Fast Heinz would be worse. Okay, here comes the Fast Heinz then. Okay, now I'm obligated to do this. Do this. Not bad, all things considered. Oh my god, our opponent's playing Enigma. You gotta be kidding me. Nope, that's not what I wanted to... Alright, what do we do here, chat? Is now the time that I no surrender? It's either no surrender or I have to hammer one of these 2 things. It might actually be hammering this, making it harder for him to take the front line. Alright, we're dead. That almost certainly means we're dead. I don't even want to play. I hate this card. All the card advantage we build up destroyed by Enigma, then it's like, well, at least we're ahead on board. Destroyed by Nakshub. Such silly cards sometimes. Nobody in their right mind plays Enigma in those decks. Oh no, what am I saying? Enigma's fine in those decks. It might not be a meta choice, but Enigma's fine. It's just like particularly good against us in that particular situation. So I'm so tilted by that. Enigma into Nakshub. He went from like a 2-card hand back down and nothing on board to just vomit out 7 cards. Yeah, I mean, you can't really ask for a better hand than this. We need a payoff, but... And maybe I'm supposed to throw back one of these for that? But I kind of like all of this. Maybe it's the rifles? Because I have this to do on one? Okay. That's good because you probably have a guard unit. Oh, I didn't want 2 hammers. Can I have a 109th Combat Engineers, please? Yeah, the awkward thing is now he's gonna get to play Albacore. Oh, okay. No Albacore. I think it's worth spending a hammer on that. I don't know if I want to use this quite yet. This is going to be good post-sweeper, so I'd rather do something like this. Sure. Is it worth playing Caddy then? Probably not. Oh my god! I should have just used the hammer first. Every freaking time. It always hits the card I want. Oh my god, I hate random discards so much. Why does it gotta be random? I should get to choose. I should be allowed to sculpt my hand. Adding strategic decision making to the game, not taking it away. Oh my god. I think we're gonna move on from this deck after this match because I'm just getting so annoyed by the way these matches are now playing out. Yes, I know we're going into the carpet bombing turn. I don't really have a choice. Need to either hope he doesn't have it and I get an alliance or a United We Stand and hope to close this game out, or nothing. Besides, we have a second one in hand anyway, so hopefully we can get like an Industrial Might off the top. Oop. Are we back? It looked like my stream just died for a second there, and I'm not sure why. I think my internet just hiccuped. It doesn't say I have any dropped frames, so I'm assuming I... sorry, I know this is messing up the recording now. Are we back? Looks like we're back now. I think I had a small hiccup. Internet hiccup, guys. Hopefully you guys are still there. Okay, I need to play this first for 2 reasons. 1, I get more value out of the alliance. 2, it screens for an enigma. Somehow we've gotten this far in this match. I'm assuming we're now gonna get swept. But... oh my god, he even has enough resources to still play it too. I hate you, Spoos. Why you gotta make me sad? I mean, we're not gonna come back from this. Let's just move on. Ugh. Alright, I'm done with this deck. It's depressing me now.